Your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries. Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball.
So lovely, so I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share what this Latino woman is all out to call upon Black people, Latino people, and the tension between these two communities. She goes as far as to talk about how unity is just the only way to go. She shared so many emotional stories of how, Black people and Latino people actually need to come together in one force to fight this, white supremacy or she said a whole lot, and I'm just going to roll the clip. As well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into it.
Let me hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries. Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just moved here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families. Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour, a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars? Not even 15 American dollars. Right now with $15 in San Diego, I could go maybe buy a matcha and half of a granola bar, honey. If you support ICE, you support people getting destroyed. If you support families getting destroyed, I hope you rot in hell. And I will see you there, babes.
She's evil. I hope y'all realize it, because when they're communicating this and when they jump on their phone and they start to have these conversations with y'all, they don't realize that they're actually telling on themselves and they're giving us reason to not support them. And more importantly, I want people to feel ashamed. I want people, Black people that's out there protesting on behalf of women like this, white people that are out there protesting on behalf of women like this, other legal migrants that came over and love this country. They don't care about what we got going on over here. They don't care about our culture. They don't care about what our standards are. They are going to do what they want to do. And one of the reasons is because they truly, even though they come from a third world country, as far as I'm concerned, even though they come from a less than ideal environment, even though they come from a space that is actually horrible when it comes to the cartel and the culture and all of this stuff, they feel like they're better than you. They feel like they're better than us. They feel like they're better than America. They just look at us as an economic opportunity. They're not looking to contribute. They're not looking to figure out how it is that they can learn the language. They're not looking to adjust. She just, out of her own mouth, told you, listen, we don't really fuck with y'all like that. The only thing that we here for is money. And so she tried to cook as though she was like, yo, listen, it's not that we really need you. It's really that we taking advantage of you. And this is what we really think about your country. And so when y'all out there sympathizing and trying to figure out how you can accommodate these people, you don't know them. You don't know their intentions. You don't know where they come from. You don't know what their true desires are. And so culturally, they don't fuck with us. They don't rock with us. She told you out of her own mouth.
Now that I have addressed the racism within my own community, let's talk about the anti-Blackness that exists within the Latin American communities. So I wanted to take my time before I made this video. I knew it was coming, but I had to go out in, the field and ask my people what's going on. So this is what I concluded. When I went to go talk to them, they said that, we don't like African Americans because they feel that we owe them something. I want to make two things clear. First, I want to start off by saying that when we say things like this, we are following the same agenda that we are fighting against. We are fighting against white supremacy and racism. Those ideas that, that we have, the way we think, the way we are taught to fear African Americans, that is the same thing that we are fighting against. It's no different. When we choose to to speak like this and participate in these stereotypes. We are no better than the people we are fighting against. And that is a point I want to make very clear to the people within my community, that you guys sound ignorant. You know, we need to figure it out. Where do you truly stand with this? Because, you know, people are right. You can't ask African Americans for help when this is in the real world. That is how they are treated. My second point. Reparations are owed to the African American community. Without them, we would not be able to vote. We would not be able to go to the same schools. We would not be able to sit wherever we want. Let's not forget. They have been fighting for a very long time, since they came here. And us not acknowledging, you know, I know I don't feel that as a country we have paid the respect that they owe. You know, they really do. We owe them everything. It's because of greats. They're great people. You know, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., the Black Panthers, they paved the way for us. They are the blueprint. And for us to go and participate in the same mentality that we are fighting against, it's just horrible. And it's wrong. If we don't fix this type of mentality and check our people, we are no better than the people we are up against. I want you to know that ignorance is our greatest enemy. So please do not allow yourself to be blinded by hate. I love and respect everybody, and I just want to say that if there's more people in the Latin community who are with me, I need y'all to say something. I need y'all to join the fight with me, because I can't be the only one.
It's the same oppressor that exploits the African abuses the Latino. And please believe if they could figure out how to deport niggas, they've been trying since the Emancipation Proclamation. The same enemy has used these same methods to divide, devalue, and destroy. Common enemy, common goal. The same corporations that run the ICE detention centers run the state and federal prisons, where our people are doing slave labor for 13 cents an hour. Those same corporations abduct and hold Palestinians in Israel. And not only are the same riot police deployed against blacks and Latinos, they receive training, information, and technology from the IOF. Historically, we were snatched from the shores of Africa and brought to Central and South America. Don't be fooled into believing this struggle is not ours. They come for you in the night, they'll come for me in the morning. So shit, inshallah, the Latinos in Los Angeles County really unify, because there's 4.5 million of them. 2,000 National Guard. Fuck they gonna do with 5 million people?
This is why this country is in the position that it is today.
No. This country is in the condition and position it's in today because of racism. Racism. The greatest export America puts out year after year, and has been doing it since boats were made out of wood and had cloth sails, is racism. For years, we have listened as every marginalized community that has come to this country have said fucked up shit about us. Not that you met us, you just got it from someplace else. We were lazy. We wanted all the welfare. We didn't want to work. We never took any responsibility. We never took advantage of all the things that were there. We just didn't want it. And the funniest part about it is this. Every one of those groups would not have the freedoms that they have when they get here were it not for black folks. Y'all seem to think the Civil Rights Act just was something for black folks. No. Y'all seem to believe that the Voting Rights Act was something for just black folks. No, it wasn't. It was so that every voice, every marginalized voice would be heard. And what do we get in return? Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a bunch of people saying not all of us, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I shouldn't have to say that. But since I did, I did. Every one of you had a chance on November 5th of 2024. That was what broke all unity. All of it. We showed up for everybody else and got shit on. And I'm sorry, it hurts for me to say that, but it's true. We show up for everybody. Nobody shows up for us. There's always an excuse. I made a video where I said you are not required to fight a war for somebody that would not fight for you. And everybody seemed to believe that I was talking about the current conflict in Gaza or the current conflict that's going on in LA or ISIS. No, I meant simply, you don't have to fight for somebody that would not fight for you. You should not bust somebody in the mouth for a motherfucker that would not bust a grape in a fruit fight. In other words, take your time and your energy and put it to better things than trying to fight battles for people that A, don't appreciate it, and B, wouldn't do the same thing for you. November 5th of 2024 proved that to a lot of black folks. 92% of black women, 80% of black men. Everybody else thought better than us. As if we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. There is a large majority of white women voted for Donald Trump. We're not surprised. They always do that. They talk unity, go in the booth, say fuck everybody. White men have been, literally, we have wrote them the fuck off. They're never going to get it. The system, benefits them. So why the fuck would they even try to fix it? Again, had y'all just went in and voted, nobody would have said anything. It's the antagonistic part that got y'all fucked up. It's the antagonistic part that got y'all fucked up. And I'm sorry, every community, and actually, I'll say all communities, and that includes black community. There's a level of anti-blackness in all of them that nobody wants to address because heaven fucking forbid you hold a mirror up to yourself. We tried to warn you. Did you notice that they had to brag about the strides that they made in the black community? Why do you think that is? Because we have never trusted the motherfuckers. And by extension, we really haven't trusted the Democrats either. We haven't. We've always been like, all right, do it again. Do it the fuck again and watch what the fuck happens. Bitch, we will leave. The backbone of leftist politics in America are black women. How many of y'all disrespected them? And again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I have to say it again. We tried to unify. We've been trying to unify. We've been trying to warn y'all that this system that y'all swear up and down is so fair and so great is fucked up since the fucking 50s. And what have we gotten? What have we gotten for our troubles? Disrespected at every fucking turn. At every turn. Every community that benefited from the civil rights movement are the same motherfucking communities that will tell us that black folks need to pull our pants up, stop listening to hip-hop music, and find your fucking fathers. In other words, y'all have become the mouthpieces for white supremacy. We already heard it from them motherfuckers, but then we got to hear it in a Spanish accent or written out in Chinese. The fuck is that? And when we did have a chance, like when Brother Fred Hampton was trying to build a rainbow coalition, see how bad that fell apart? And then we have people actively voting for this, knowing goddamn well it would cost your family and your friends being here. Why is it that this is always pointed outward, never inward? Everybody can come in and try to tell us how to handle our fucking lives as black folks, but y'all won't do it to your own. We tried this already. We did. We literally did. But because it came out of the mouth of a black woman, or a black man, maybe somebody on government assistance, maybe somebody that's doing better than you. You didn't want to listen. You kept sticking your hand in that lion's mouth. Even though we kept telling you that's a live lion. Those teeth are real and sharp. And that motherfucker has 4 claws and eats meat. And you are made out of meat. Oh, there are some brothers and sisters out there, do not get me wrong. And you will betray them. You will betray them. Maybe not you personally, but people within your community will. Y'all forget the times where there was unity and how that ended up. Black folks get our cynicism honestly. We are not very trusting people because we have seen this scene in this movie over and over and over again. There could have been unity in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000, 2010, 2020. But everybody thought they knew better than us. And now you see the results. You want unity? You want unity. 2 things must happen. Accountability to yourself, in the form of, maybe we probably should have listened to these people. Maybe that motherfucker really is dangerous for my fucking community and I won't support him. And coming to the table honestly. Meaning, when a black life falls on the ground, we shouldn't have to be asking for fucking help because it could be a Latino life next. We have always tried to fight for human rights and have been ridiculed at every fucking point because of it. And now this is happening to other communities. And y'all are asking where we are. We're heartbroken, we're tired, we're disgusted, and we're angry. And we are sitting out. Until such time as people are ready to listen, not be the center, but listen. We're not fucking with y'all. We don't want no kids snatched up by ICE. We don't want no kids deported that have cancer and things of that nature. But y'all need to address how we got here in the first place and stop getting mad at us for our reaction to, once again, leading the charge and getting a knife stabbed in our back.
I know everybody views the world through their own experiences, but kindness and empathy are free. We are taught to hate each other because of our differences, when in reality, that's what makes us beautiful. This is a fight against white supremacy, racism, fascism, classism, and the freedom to be who you are. We, the people, are not the problem. It's our administration. They want us divided because we are easier to target when we are not united. But it's 2025, and it's time to stop carrying the hate from those who tried to colonize us. We as a country cannot heal if we are always on survival mode. So I just want to take the time to spread light and positivity and unity, because at the end of the day, that's what this is about.
Seriously, lovelies, the thing is that truly nobody really wants to be divided. Nobody wants to keep on having this back and forth, misunderstanding with each other and all of that. But I think why so many people are like, oh my God, I want to focus more on my own community, I want to focus more on this and that, is the fact that some people actually waited for this moment to start talking about unity, right? Especially coming from the Hispanic and Latino community. Because now they are the ones that are the receiving end. Like I said earlier on, no one actually wants a burning house. Everybody wants unity. Everybody wants togetherness. Everybody wants coming together in one force. But I think that why black people are so tired and fed up is the fact that this is what black people have been doing. Like, this is what black people have been doing for years. They have been doing that. They have been calling people togetherness, helping people, fighting for people, being there for people, coming out for people, showing up for people. Like, Haba. You know, when you keep on giving and giving and giving without receiving, oh my God, it's as if you are being used. It's as if it's a one-sided relationship. It's just like a relationship. You're being in a relationship with your spouse or whatsoever your relationship with, and you are all out giving your love, your attention, your faithfulness, and all of that, and this person is not returning the same energy to you. What do you think will happen at the long run? This person gets so tired and try to like, okay, let me just be on my way or on my own, since what I've been giving for a very long time is not being returned back. This is exactly what is happening right now. This is something that people that looks like me have been trying to tell you guys. Like, they have tried their best. They have been the ones fighting for everyone. They have been the ones being there for everyone. But now they are so tired because they're not getting the same results. You can't keep on giving love, and when you receive hate, it's not possible. I like the fact that all of them now, so many people coming out, oh my God, together. Yeah, even black people all over the world. You're not wrong of the anti-blackness. It is everywhere in every community. It is everywhere in every community. The same way you have yours, the same way other people have theirs. But I think with this situation going on, I think everyone should just focus on trying to get their own community together first before asking for other communities to come together, like Hispanic people, Latino, and all of that, trying to solve the anti-blackness in their community and trying to come together. Because it is also said that Latinos, Afro people, Afro Latinos, they also have their own shenanigans going on. There's something applicable to both Black Americans, Africans, and all of that. I think it all begins with each community to actually try to look for a way of coming together first before inviting other community. You know, that's why I actually like the case with Ibrahim Traore and that of some of these African countries giving citizenship, automatic citizenship. So far you have any DNA that proves that you are from the descendant of slaves. I think this is what some of these African people, African nations are trying to do. You know, because so many people have traced by their DNA from Ghana, Benin, and all of that. I think that should be the first thing to focus. Like, focus first on your own community, trying to bridge that in which the colonial masters have actually destroyed. I posted a video 2 days ago on my TikTok. You know, oh, if you're not following me on TikTok, it's Belinda.Stranad. I was actually talking about this diaspora thing, and all of that. And I was like, the unity really needs to come in each community. Like this woman have said, there is anti-blackness everywhere. And you will not dispute the fact that it's not real. It is. It happens. You know? Every community have their own thing going on. So I think it has to begin with it. You're not automatically, no. You have to first of all fix your house before trying to fix other people's houses, right? I think that is just the best thing to do at this point. And why even wait till now? Because now you guys are being affected and all that. Now you want the peace. And after maybe when Black Americans decided, okay, let's come help you guys. And after everything, you people will still turn their back on them and still become the same thing that they are avoiding. Like, it's so tiring, you know. Like, it's as if everyone's hands are tied. Like, all man should bear his or her father's name right now. Anyway, lovelies, don't just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please, lovelies, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.